A little something about Raymond. He's an investor in stocks and rentals. He wants no money from you, no bait and switch, nothing. Here's what he's going to do. He's going to log into his personal account, share real estate property documents, and give you suggestions on what to read.
All right, it is check-in time. Today is Wednesday, December 2nd, 2020, and it's time to log into my TD Ameritrade account and check out my Roth IRA. So let's jump in here and see if we're red or green. And I already know I'm red. I already know because I have a Yahoo app that I look at throughout the day. And I already know I'm red. But you guys don't know I'm red until I show you. So that's what I'm about to do. So let's go to my Roth IRA. And let's make the screen bigger. And before we jump into this number and compare it to 2 weeks ago, let's go to transactions so I can show you guys what I've been doing in the last 2 weeks. So I got it set for 14 days. We're going to scroll down, and I did a lot of buying. So let's talk about what I bought. So almost everything I bought except for one stock, which is General Electric, has to do with electric vehicle companies. So let's start off with General Electric. So General Electric, GE, I bought that on the 24th of November. And the reason I bought GE is the stock has been beat up for the last, I guess you can say, a couple of years, but in the last 2 or 3 months, they've actually been making a pretty decent comeback. And GE is a huge company, and they have a new CEO, and his compensation is tied into the stock price, so he only gets paid if the stock price goes up. So he's going to work really hard to make his money, and in turn, the stock price will go up. And a couple of things that General Electric manufactures will be, they're in the aviation space, so they make jet engines. They are into renewable energy. Some people like to say green energy. That'd be like solar power and wind power, so wind turbines. And they're also into healthcare, so they make healthcare devices. So that's why I bought General Electric. Everything else you see here would be into the electric vehicle realm. And some of these companies are pretty new to the stock market. And instead of being an IPO, they're called a SPAC, SPAC. That stands for Special Purpose Acquisition Company. So let me just point these out before I start telling you what they do. So stock ticker SBE, which is Switchback Energy. This is a SPAC. What else is a SPAC? This one, stock ticker BLNK, which is Blink Charging. This is a SPAC. We have another one, which is CIIC, which is CIIC Merger Company. This is a SPAC. So, what is a SPAC? SPAC. This is a company that, as an investor, you're throwing your money at it, and you really don't know what they're going to do with the money. So, it's kind of risky. And if you want to compare this to an IPO, typically a new company, when they come to the stock market or become listed, you kind of know about the company. Like Uber. Everybody knew what Uber was before Uber hit the stock exchange. Well, with these companies, you're kind of doing kind of sort of the opposite. You're kind of throwing money at them, and then you're saying, we believe in you, and you're going to take the money and you're going to either merge companies or buy companies and bring them to market. So that's what's going on with the ones I listed. So let's just quickly look at SBE, which is Switchback Energy. I actually bought this twice. I bought this on the 24th of November at $37.75, and I bought it again on the 25th at $33.90. And the reason I did that is that you want to average out your buying of stock. So let's just think about this. I bought almost $1,000 worth of stock, and if I'd have bought 1,000 on the 24th, I would have paid $37.75. But if I would have waited and used $1,000 a day later, I could have got it at a better price, which was $33.90. But guess what? I had no idea the next day if the stock was going to go up or down. So I recommend to you guys, when you're buying stock, for example, if you know you want to buy $1,000 worth of stock, break that $1,000 up over a couple of days. So I decided to do it over 2 days, pretty much 500 and 500, and it kind of helped me out. Like I said, I would have got burnt if I would have spent the entire 1,000 on the 24th. I would have paid a lot more money than on the 25th, $33.90. I bought 8 shares of stock ticker XPEV, and this is a Chinese electric vehicle company. It's similar to Tesla. The difference is that all the vehicles are manufactured in China, and all the vehicles so far are sold in China. So I decided to jump into this company. Next company is stock ticker BLNK, and this is again Blink Charging. And what this company does, it makes the physical charging device for electric vehicles. So as you guys should know, electric vehicle, you don't put gas in it. It doesn't have a gasoline engine. It has an electric motor, and it's just like charging it up. You got to plug something into it to charge it up, similar to what you do every day with your cell phone. You got to charge it up if you want to go. And same here with this company. Same type of company, just a different manufacturer of charging systems for electric vehicles. So I decided to buy this company, BEEM, and this is Beam Global. And we talked about GE. I bought CIIC, and this is CIIC merger. And this is a manufacturer of electric vehicles. And this electric vehicle manufacturer, they're more into large transportation. So they're more into vans, bus, something that's, I guess you can say, bigger than a car or SUV. So this is a little different. You hear about all the companies, Tesla, GM, they're making cars, they're making SUVs. This company is doing more vans and buses. So I decided to invest in that. And as you can see, this was bought more than once. So I bought some shares on the 27th. I bought more shares on the 25th. And I bought more shares on the 24th. And as you can see, on the last 2 days, on the 25th and 27th, I bought it at a cheaper price. So again, luckily, I didn't buy everything on the 24th at $28. I decided to spread out my money over several days, and I got it for $28, $25, and $25. I didn't mention this, but Beam, BEEM, I actually bought this over several days. I just saw this at the bottom. So on the 24th, I bought it at $33, and on December 1st, I bought more shares at $30. let's discuss dividends. So what dividends did I get in the last 2 weeks? I got one dividend from one company, which is stock ticker V, and this is a Visa. And they gave me $11.64 in dividends. So let's go back up and get to the big number. So we're going to scroll up and we're going to go back to positions. All right, so let's take a look at where we are today. We are at $291,161.70, and I am down a little over $1,000, so $1,103. And let's compare this to where we were 2 weeks ago. So stocks and rentals, and on November 18th, I was at $275,452.57. And when we do some math, the difference in 2 weeks is almost $16,000. $15,709.13. That is passive income. Who would not like to make over $15,000, close to $16,000, sitting on their ass, doing whatever you want to do? And that's what I did it in the last 2 weeks. Nothing sweaty. Slept as long as I wanted. I did whatever I wanted to do, and I'm making this money because my money is making money. Even though today was a bad day, I'm down over $1,000. Comparing it to 2 weeks ago, I am extremely happy. So you guys, you have it all. You know what new stocks I bought. I told you why I bought the stocks. We're going to see what happens over time. And if you guys have any questions, you guys can hit me up. And I do want to do a quick scroll through my positions, so you can just pause this video and see what I'm doing. So just pause it at your convenience, and you see every stock I have in my Roth IRA. All right. Thanks, everybody. Peace out.